Hi everyone. So I'm sitting across with Home Surgicals and with me today is the owner of the company, Mr. Rashmikant Gangar, sir. Sir comes with a massive experience of 29 plus years in the industry. With the main focus towards laparoscopic equipment, I want to hear from sir his challenges that from the start of inception, conceptualizing Home Surgicals to what it is today. So we would like to hear from you.
Good evening, everybody. Well, I founded this company around 1991, 93, right? When laparoscopy started in India, basically. So I am in the stream with the doctors, in line with the doctors when they started laparoscopy. Okay, my background was electronics. So we started with equipment for medical devices. And we got a breakthrough in 1993 in Taj, where we were associated one of my colleague, and from there onwards we have never looked back. And we had a vision, very clear vision, that in laparoscopy, if a doctor goes inside the OT, he should use each and everything from home surgery. And that was completed way back in 2010, 11, like that, everything, or 12 I would say, 2012. So he doesn't have to be dependent on any of the MNCs, whether it is camera or insufflator or energy devices, including harmonic scalpel, etc., etc. So everything was manufactured by us. And we had an association with some abroad companies also, from US or from Europe, China, and all those things. And we are going good. Our main focus earlier was, devices, as I told you. We started with cameras, When nobody was manufacturing, we started manufacturing cameras. And with a very economical package. And I would say proudly that in those days, we had, I would say literally 70 to 80% people were using our full set, complete set. Which we were selling it around 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, like that. And they were selling, others were selling it around 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, like that. We came into the picture. And slowly, we expand. And today, if you can see my booth here in ASICON, and we take participations in India in most of the conferences, either gynecology or general surgery or pediatric, obesity, etc. But other than that, also we participate in abroad, like Messe Dusseldorf, Arab Health, even in Miami, USA, and China. Those where we participate and we display our products. And it is widely accepted all over the world, especially our instrumentation, hand instruments. They are widely accepted.
Indian market, say you've been manufacturing and doing business in Indian market. That leap to jump into an international market, and also now today, renowned worldwide. How did that thing happen?
Well, nobody will go directly, requires some colleagues, some, godfather to push.
Yes.
So, some of them said, why don't you go and explore the foreign market? But we were not aware of their complications or their certifications. Still, it is a big question mark to everybody in India. Right? To export is not that easy.
Yes.
So what we did was, the best thing was, like in India, when anybody comes from abroad, we wholeheartedly accept it. So that is our culture. But as we go abroad, they will not accept us so easily. And they are right. Because they are also answerable to the hospitals or to the doctors. And they find some many plus minus things. So I just present myself at least 3 to 4 years in those markets, where I was not expecting anything. But I just push on my products, either by complimenting them or at a very reasonable rate. And they got used to my quality of the instrument. And from 4th year or 5th year, it was a turnaround point. Especially the UAE market, or I would say those markets, even I would say Latin America or Russian and African, all those markets are crazy about our instruments, especially the quality.
Yes.
Obviously, it is a combination of price and quality both,
Yes.
and even the service which we have, and we still maintain it right now.
So, even today, if you go to see, there were statistics that the researchers have done, and we understand that even today, India's medical device segment is, I think, nearly 70% dependent on abroad countries. And the government on the other side is trying to boost Indian manufacturers, make in India brands, and all of those things. And CDSCO has also come under full fledged, where the practice needs to be very authentic. The manufacturers also need to be very well guided for the services that they're giving in the healthcare industry. So, what does you say on India's dependency on abroad countries, or is there a loop where the government can help Indian manufacturers to come to this level?
True. We are being thrown into an international competition, and it is pinching to all. Unfortunately, let us be very frank that we don't have an infrastructure. India doesn't have an infrastructure, right? And the market here is totally different. It is very, very price sensitive market. So you cannot manufacture a good, quality product because it extracts the price, and nobody is ready to give. The same thing if it is bought from abroad, they pay double or maybe 2 times, 3 times, 4 times price. So that is how our Indian manufacturer could not grow, and same still exists, But now it is slightly changed. The new generations are accepting it. That well, if you have a good quality, they are ready to pay the price. But government, if you ask me, they are not doing much. I had good arguments with some PMO officers, etc. Well, they are more interested to push the newcomers or entrepreneurs, new starters, etc. That is not going to help. Well, in a way, their strategy may be good, etc., but I don't agree on that. Those people who are already in the mid of the sea, they should help them, because they are the person who will go forward. These people, we are not certain whether they will start, they will go ahead, or they will just stop and they will do somewhere else. And here everybody is interested more in getting money rather than the industry to set up. So those who are already in the midway, government should help. Why we are paying so much of money for the software? They are costing tremendous, maybe 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, or so many. Well, they can subsidize. Same goes for CNC machines, etc. They can subsidize, right? Or they can give a special price for those people, which we cannot get. Even they say, but it is not practical, it is not coming to that. And we have to struggle a lot. So that's why we have to have an infrastructure for that. And we even cannot find a good, skilled persons. We have to train a lot. And these are all hard, and this requires a lot of energy, real energy. It's not like automatic, everything doesn't happen. So to make your hands black and sweat, people are less, everybody wants to be in the I would say white collar jobs, they want to sit in the air conditioned cabin and do, but that's not going to happen. Like farmers, they have to go into the field, face the heat, then the things will come. Same goes for our industry also, and that is our drawback everywhere. That's why our quality of the instruments, where we train people, and we are around 100 people to work with. In fact, I am supporting more than 500 families, because we are around 100 people in the factory. Then we have approximately 40 distributors around the globe and India, and we have approximately 300 plus vendors, because where we don't have those expertise or the machines. So we are a little bit dependent on those people, but they are very cooperative and nice people. They are expert in those areas. So we know where and what and how to get the things done.
Along with manufacturing and the services you're giving in the healthcare industry, you're also helping families.
Exactly. So more than 500 families I am supporting. including from the COVID place. I still went ahead. Well, all my bank balance went to zero, but I am not. I'm still happy. At least yes, that's our social call basically.
How do you define the era before COVID and the time now that we are at after COVID? What's the significant thing that you have observed and you're learning of?
It is change, but it is too early to say anything. But it has bounced back, right? Well, there was a depressions or the manufacturing or even the sale was not good. But now it has changed and it is going good. Basically, it's good. It is really good.
So you think COVID was a game changer in
Yeah, true. Many. And it has digitalized a lot. People have accepted, rather than doing a cold call, people are calling on the phone or they are doing it on the web, etc. It is very easy for us.
What's our dependency on technology? How have we adopted technology under healthcare industry and taking technology along with our experience, because we know we've done work from scratch, and we are now the new era is also technology driven, right? So how are we incorporating technologies and taking this ahead?
See, let us go to the fundamentals. In mechanical, if you see, it's divided into two parts: the surgical or medical industries. One is mechanical and one is electronics, right? Mechanicals, we are through. Nobody can beat us. We are very good, basically. Well, there will be always a plus point and minus point. Obviously, it depends on the R&D what you do. And then in those mechanical, we also have plastic parts. And then the third is the electronic part. Well, let us be very frank. In plastic parts, we are not that good. So we have to be dependent on some other countries. Electronics, we are good. But the core or the basics, like what other does, same thing what we also apply. We cannot be Sony and we cannot manufacture sensors. So what we do is, like for example, like Sony or Panasonic or those big brands for sensors or modules. Let's get from them because that's the core competence or expertise. And we don't have in India because we don't have those infrastructure. So we get those things. The rest of the things we manufacture. So that brings down the cost, and still we are more, in the fighting stage, or I would say control. We are more better controlled than 100% dependent on importing and then selling here. That's not going to work out. No.
So to end this out, what's your message to the new generation that's trying to enter into the healthcare industry? So what would be your message to them who are trying to have their foot in the healthcare industry and build something and give better to the society?
I'll be very blunt also and tell they have to be honest. The reason is, irrespective of hospitals and doctors and other people, ultimately these instrumentations or the devices are going to be used on human beings. So they have to be more cautious, Making money has to be secondary, not the primary. Primary goal has to be the quality. If we achieve that, then there is nothing. So honesty to your whatever you are doing, you should be very sincere, dedicated, this honest person. Maintain the quality. People will pay you. People are waiting for better quality. That's the future of India.
I think that was a nice highlight you have given, that stick to your ethics and be true to what you are giving. Humanity, ultimately, it's a service to humanity.
Exactly.
So nice message to the younger generation that Sir has given. I thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.